Did you know there's a place in your school that can take you to different worlds? A place full of magic and spells and potions. Or a fairyland with magical creatures. An underwater world with talking fish and mermaids. Or maybe a daring adventure through the jungle. That place is the school library.
At the school library, we normally borrow books every Monday. I like it because it's interesting and I learn a lot from the books.
I like coming to the library because it's fun and we learn different things every time, and the librarians really help us with that.
I like to read because most of the books I would usually have to buy are at the library, and it just saves a whole lot of money.
Nearly all Aussie schools have a library of some sort. But there are some people who are worried that not all of them are getting the love they deserve. This is Ursula Dubosarsky. She's Australia's new Children's Laureate, which is a position given to a kid's author or illustrator every 2 years. She's been travelling around the country teaching kids about writing and illustrating. And she's also been using her new position to talk about her love of school libraries.
Playing soccer. Once upon a time, an elephant was playing soccer.
And I can't imagine a school without a library. And I think if we want our children to keep reading, and I think we all do, I don't think there's anybody out there who doesn't think it's important that our children read, then I think we have to have libraries in the school that are open.
She says she's concerned that some school kids don't have access to libraries that are big, well-resourced and open all day. And she's not the only one. Studies have shown that more than half of Aussie schools think their libraries could be better. And some experts are also worried about a drop in the number of professional school librarians who are trained to teach kids about literacy and research. Of course, libraries have changed over the years. While they used to be just about books, many now offer things like 3D printing, virtual reality, recording suites and ebooks. And some think that's a good thing. They say it's important for libraries to move with the times and help kids explore new technology and develop their IT skills.
Can you try it again?
But others, like Ursula, say it's important that we don't forget the most important part of libraries: books.
Children want to actually hold a book in their hand and to open it up. Children are very tactile. They like touching things, holding things. They like to clutch the book to their chest. I think if you want children to read, then you have to provide them with paper and cardboard books.
And it seems like these guys agree.
I like to read paper books because you can read it and you don't have to look at a screen.
I like reading on hardcover books because they're a lot easier and you can have them in your hand.
These guys say libraries will always be an important place to learn. And most importantly, a place to explore new worlds.
Libraries are temples of the imagination. They're not just there to be useful when you need to know something. They're there to give you access to this world of the imagination.